a quiet suburb, late 1970s. Families asleep, unaware of the predator lurking in the darkness. A scream pierces the night. For years, an unknown assailant terrorized California, attacking again and again, leaving communities paralyzed with fear. He was the Golden State Killer. It would take over 40 years before justice finally caught up with him. Between 1976 and 1986, a brutal predator committed over 50 sexual assaults and 13 murders across California. He began in Sacramento as the East Area Rapist, breaking into homes, assaulting women, and leaving behind terrified survivors. As his crimes escalated, he moved south, where he became known as the original Night Stalker, now targeting couples and murdering his victims. At the time, law enforcement didn't realize they were dealing with the same criminal. The attacker was methodical, stalking victims for days, breaking into homes and leaving behind no clear evidence. By 1986, the attacks mysteriously stopped, the case went cold, and the Golden State Killer became a ghost. His modus operandi was chilling. He would study his victims before striking, often breaking them beforehand to unlock windows or leave ligatures. He moved silently, often attacking while victims slept. In his early attacks, he targeted women alone, but as his confidence grew, he began preying on couples. He would tie up the man, place dishes on his back, and warn that if he heard them rattle, he would kill both. Then, he assaulted the woman repeatedly. The attacks could last for hours, during which he ransacked homes and stole small items. In 1978, Brian and Katie Maggiore were gunned down while walking their dog, marking his first known murders. Over the next decade, his violence escalated. His attacks in Southern California turned lethal. He left behind no fingerprints, no witnesses, and always vanished into the night. Law enforcement worked tirelessly, but the case was complex and frustrating. Different jurisdictions investigated separately, unaware they were chasing the same monster. Detectives urged the public to be vigilant, yet the attacks continued. A breakthrough came in 2001. DNA testing linked the East Area Rapist and the original Night Stalker as the same person. This led to a unified investigation, now calling him the Golden State Killer. True crime writer Michelle McNamara helped bring renewed attention to the case through her book I'll Be Gone in the Dark. In 2018, investigators turned to genetic genealogy, a groundbreaking technique using family DNA databases. They built a family tree from distant relatives, leading them to a shocking suspect, Joseph James Dongello, a former police officer. On April 24, 2018, law enforcement swarmed Dongello's home in Citrus Heights, California, arresting the 72-year-old man. The DNA was a perfect match. The seemingly ordinary retiree was, in fact, the monster that had terrorized California. Rather than face a trial, Dongello pleaded guilty in 2020. Like and subscribe for more true crime stories.